Alexander the Great Volkanovski has finally lost his throne as Ilia Topuria is the new UFC featherweight champion of the world. And fuck man, I'm a little bit pissed off. Because I won't say I called the fight, but I remember one of the first videos on this channel. It's Topuria versus Volkanovski is closer than you think. And if you go back and watch that fight, I actually was saying how much better of a boxer Topuria was. And God was I right. So it was a good fight early on. Like I just thought Volkanovski was too complete. I thought, right, he has that experience, he has everything, he's just got to mix it up better. But it honestly looked the other way. The thing about Ilia is his movement. It's something I didn't really realize until yesterday. He's so slow. Like he's kind of like just kind of pawing forward. He's not expending any energy, but then he moves in really quick. He done like a front step in, and then he hit you with like a hook or right hand. And his movement's insane. He was doing very, very well with the leg kicks. He was chewing Volk's leg up. Maybe that was the reason. Like Volk was getting hit early on as well, but he didn't necessarily look rocked. Like he looked like he got hit. Like it wasn't like a nothing punch, but it wasn't like a oh shit he might go down here. But yeah man, Ilia Topuria is the real deal. He is the truth, and I don't know if anyone in this division is going to beat him. He looks so good. Maybe stylistically this was his best fight, and I do think that is true. I do think Volkanovski is the best kind of style for him as regards out of maybe Max. I think Max is a harder fight than Volk for Ilia, personally. And, you know, that would have been next if Max didn't go on this side quest of fighting Gaethje. That would have been next, but we're here now. What's next for both? I do think the rematch is going to happen. Volkanovski has literally said, I just want that rematch. I don't care about activity. I don't care where it is, when it is. I just want that rematch. And as much as I respect it, I think he deserves it as well. But man, you got fucking badly KO'd. Like that was way worse than the Makhachev KO. If anyone gets hit with that right hand, he's going down. And it's sad to see because Volk was such a fucking goat. Volk's one of the greatest fighters to ever put on the gloves. And it hurt real bad to see him go down like that. It hurt bad. Class as always, never made any excuse, never tried to take it away. People have said, oh, was it too short of a turnaround? He was like, nah, literally, just you get caught with that. And I do agree with him, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily think the fact he got knocked out 4 months ago, obviously it could have played a factor. Like obviously it's a talking point, but I think if you give him a year off and Topuria hit him with that right hand, he's going down, man. Topuria's got insane power. And Volk's chin isn't, it's not granite, but it's still good. I did think Volk was doing well early on. I thought he won the first round. I thought he was just keeping at the range. The leg kicks were it was a close round now. You could have gave it to Ilia, but I did think Volkanovski edged it. Ilia was just doing so well with the leg kicks, and then maybe that was on Volk's mind because his leg was getting chewed up. Volkanovski is probably an all-around better fighter, but stylistically, Ilia's a nightmare for him. He is a nightmare. That slob kind of pawing forward movement, big right hand, vicious hooks, just got the complete package as regards to the striking, and he's the same length as Volk. I was so impressed with Ilia's head movement. He was ducking, he was diving, he was really doing well. I was a little bit disappointed we didn't get to see any grappling. Was I shocked? No. I kind of knew neither would really shoot for a takedown. I was fucking hoping none would shoot for a takedown anyway. And yeah, they didn't. And yeah, it's looking like the rematch is next. And let's be honest here, who else are they going to really give it to? Do you really give it to Movsar Evloev in Spain? I don't think so. And let's be honest here, Ilia's probably not going to be in a rush to fight. He didn't fight since last June or July. What's that? Maybe 8 months ago? He's not really going to be an active champion. Let's be honest here. We're going to be lucky if we get this guy 2 times a year. We're going to be lucky. So look, I think this fight is going to happen in Spain, and I do think it'll happen in September. That is my prediction. I called it as well. Volk's going to want it straight away. If it was up to Volk, he'd find it International Fight Week, but we don't want to see that because Ilia would leave him just as bad again. So I think a nice kind of, I wouldn't say break, but you know, a few months off for Volk, definitely. After, especially the months he's had with getting knocked out by Makhachev, getting knocked out by Topuria now. So I think he does need time. I think he needs time, and I think he needs rest. Let's say they give it to someone else. This is exactly where Max Holloway would have fit into this picture. Exactly where he would have fit in. But he decides to go on some massive side quest and fight Gaethje in a division that he shouldn't be in. My God, like, that's the most stupid decision I've ever seen anyone make. I get that anywhere, anytime, BMF 300 thing, but bro, you've literally missed out on your title shot. He would be fighting Topuria in Spain next. I truly believe that, if he wasn't fighting Gaethje. And I think he could beat him. I think that's a very close fight. I do think Topuria beats... I think he probably would beat him in the end with momentum and how good he looks. And I do believe is that you get 30% better just with the belt. That's true. I've seen champions do that, and I just think that's a true saying. How good Topuria's been looking, man, it's hard to see anyone stopping him at the moment. I think it's hard to see anyone stopping him at the moment. This was just a quick kind of thoughts and recap of the... I'm going to have a full video out tomorrow of the full card. Well, the main card, and then we're going to break it down even more. But thank you all for listening. I'll see you again.